Hello, my name is Matthias Cavodi. Welcome guys to my channel. Today we're going to talk about X Factor issue 130. It's a really important issue where we have Mystique. She's gone rogue. She's hell-bent on killing her son, Graydon Creed, a son that she actually had with Sabretooth. So you really understand why Graydon really hates mutants. He's a politician. He's running for office. He's running on an anti-mutant platform. So prior to this, Mystique, who was working with X Factor, goes rogue. The team knows that she's going to try to kill him. And so basically, and to the chagrin of Graydon Creed, all his security entourage are all the members of X Factor. So Graydon is not happy about that. And especially with the fact that Sabretooth, his dad, is on the security force. This particular story was written by Howard Mackey and art by Eric Battle. What a freaking awesome last name. So let's talk about Eric Battle's art. Some panels are fantastic. It's very common in the 90s. And other panels, they totally phone it in. And so the quality varies a lot on the same page. So here we have Graydon actually talking with Val Cooper, who was like the connection between X Factor and the U.S. government. She's sort of like the one keeping the tabs on the team and also handing down the orders when they have missions. So she's informing Graydon that X Factor is going to be part of his security entourage. I love the fact that Sabretooth is having a ball with this. If I remember correctly, Graydon Creed actually makes his first appearance in a Sabretooth miniseries, where he was, the whole miniseries, obviously he was hell-bent, Graydon trying to kill his dad. A common theme during this series is that Forge puts these collars that control Mystique and Sabretooth's powers and tries to keep them in check with that. And in two instances, like with this one with Mystique, and then later on with Sabretooth, they're able to bypass the security measures of these devices. And the X Factor, like, I'm not going to say they're teammates formally, like they're obligated to work with the team, but they leave the rest of the X Factor in these really terrible situations. So we have the X Factor team trying to hunt down Mystique. Obviously, it's really hard to track a shapeshifter, especially one on the caliber of Mystique. This particular panel here and the way they're dressed is 90s as hell. Like I reread this last week and I laughed my ass off, especially seeing these dress pants all baggy. That was a thing back in the late 90s, mid to late 90s. Mystique gets captured by X Factor. She's about to pull the trigger. She gets a confrontation with her son. His son just vomits out his hatred, his very visceral hatred towards mutants and how they ruined his life, his mommy and daddy. Obviously, Graydon has mommy and daddy issues. Obviously, even though he's happy they stopped this assassination attempt, the members of X Factor, he's like, you guys got to get out of here. You can't have mutants seen around me. He goes out to have his speech. When he gets shot, it's hinted that it's pyro. But here's where we get weird and very comic booky. Further down the line, we're going to get a crossover called X-Men Forever. And we discover that a time-displaced Mystique is the one that goes through with the kill. So even though Mystique doesn't kill Graydon now, in this moment, a future version of Mystique does it. It's really weird, but at least we get... X-Men Forever closes off a lot of these open plot lines, plot holes. Sorry. It fills up those plot holes, and those dangling plot lines are resolved, at least as many as possible. So we finally discover who killed Graydon Creed. But this leads to a very bad situation for mutants in general, because after Graydon Creed gets killed, this is going to push the whole zero tolerance initiative, and we're going to have the introduction of Bastion. So thank you, Mystique. You made things terribly miserable for other mutants. So hope you guys like this video. See you guys next time. Bye.